What does the word LLM stand for? Well, it stands for Large Language Model. And the fact that they are large enough comes very harsh on our environment. Good morning, everyone. Today I will be discussing the environmental impacts of training and running inference on these LLMs. Today we are standing on the initial phase of an AI revolution. If we look at the timeline of human evolution, then such a time occurred during the Industrial Revolution also, where there was a sudden rise in the demand for electricity, because at that time you were shifting from human labor to machines. Now we are shifting from machines operated by humans to machines being operated by themselves to our next level of automation, and that's why we are seeing a sudden surge in the demand for electricity to train these large language models like GPT, Gemini, or Claude. It will have three key impacts on our lives. First one, if such LLMs are being trained across the globe at multiple locations, then the price of electricity might go up. What now cost 8 or 10 rupees a unit might cost you 15 or maybe 20 rupees a unit, who knows. And since electricity is a key input in all the industries, it will lead to inflation. The second impact it will have is global warming. Yes, these data centers these data centers that are crucial for training these LLMs release a lot of heat in the environment. And if this heat is not tackled carefully, then it will lead to a global increase in the temperature. And the third key impact is, since this AI evolution cannot be cannot be moved further one-sided, it has to be consensually. So if these issues are not addressed, then will act as a speed breaker, a hurdle, an obstacle in the rise of AI. Today I will propose three key solutions. I will discuss three key solutions to handle this problem. The first one is Project Natick, an initiative by Microsoft in which they thought out of the box and they placed their entire infrastructure of data center inside an aquatic body. Now, since the data center is already inside the water, it is less likely to get heated up. So it will have less impact on the environment. But if you place your data center inside an aquatic body, then if its effect on the aquatic life needs to be carefully analyzed and studied before promoting it to a large scale. Second solution is the use of nanofluids. Since nanofluids are just simple fluids with nanoparticles in them, they have very high heat transfer coefficient. So if they are used across the industries as a coolant, then the data centers are less likely to heat up. Now a third solution which is just being proposed, and there is no active project in that, but the solution is very much supported. The solution is to place the entire data center in the space. Now since the entire data center is beyond the Earth's atmosphere, it will have very less impact on Earth, and it can source its electricity directly from the sun. So the conventional sources of electricity like coal will not be pressurized to generate more electricity. The electricity will come directly from the main source, that is sun. Over the time, such issues have over the time humanity have faced such issues during the time of industrial revolution or any revolution. But the key here is to think out of the box, think for the solution instead of criticizing the developers that are developing AI infrastructure. AI is the only way forward. But if this evolution is not is not carried forward consensually, that it will have impact on our lives. Thank you.